Two grown men had never seen The Simpsons. It's America's barley basket.
I think you just missed it, but your cat was staring at the phantom that hovers above your bed. I love when an animal does that.
Yeah, cats in particular.
Yeah.
Big ghost lookers.
Yeah, just staring in terror at something I cannot see.
Yeah. A lot of times she sits on the couch and stares kind of up at the sprinkler up by the ceiling, just like, oh, good.
What monster, what unspeakable thing are you looking at that is in a dimension I cannot comprehend?
Yeah, what Lovecraftian horror do you see? What kind of shadow with teeth is in my living room?
Drooling above me right now. What thing do you watch violate my body as soon as I hit REM sleep? Pajama bottoms are always sliding down on me. Tie that knot tighter, I guess. And I like to be comfy.
I mean, this elastic is nice and tight. These are new.
Tied around my calves? Holy, would that be alarming? You start waking up with your undies pulled down. Because right away, like, what the? And then finally, like, you know, because the first several times you would just half awake pull them up and not even think about it. It happens enough. You're like, what's going on?
It would have to happen a lot before I noticed a pattern.
Yep. Like, you know what it'd be for me? Be getting out of bed and like, you know, like I can't swing my leg over because I got my underwear around my mid thighs. Like, what the fuck am I doing in my sleep?
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, because I wouldn't think I'm getting fucking my buns demolished by a goblin or a demon or something. Like, I'm a pretty imaginative boy, but I would think I'm just thrashing around in my sleep a little too much.
Your brain wouldn't go to goblin.
Yeah. So, what, do you set up a camera if it kept?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, what a thing. Yeah, do you want to know what's happening to you? You're not in pain? You're not in pain at all? Like,
are you asking questions that you don't want answered?
Oh, my God, yeah. You're setting that camera up. I bet that crosses your mind. Mm-hmm. How bad do you want to know what's happening to you when you sleep?
I think it's that next day. You pull out your phone and you see the file and the big white play button in the middle of the screen. And you're like, do I want this?
Holy fuck. I think I'd still watch because I would just assume I'm thrashing in my sleep. I think
you would do it like just thoughtlessly. Like,
yep. Okay, what am I doing? And also, just to remove that sliver, like, is the maintenance man coming in here at night? Holy fuck.
I think I'd rather it be a ghost.
Him bursting in with a fucking Tina Turner wig on, fucking wheeling up his mini dress, just humming What's Love Got to Do With It as he wheels your undies down.
You're in your sleep going, no, not my bottom.
Rackle, sprackle, man. Forgetting about it.
I would rather it be a ghoul, I think.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have it be, I'll go on record. I'd rather get violated with ghost dong than fucking landlord dong.
Now, getting wraith diddled is a tough problem to solve. It's harder than calling the property management company. But I think it's better for your soul.
Yeah,
we might have stumbled across the unanswerable would you rather.
I don't need to call the butt phantom when I got to get my fucking washing machine fixed.
Hey, one of the spots on my range isn't working. Don't send Trevor. Send somebody else, please.
Trevor's holding his Tina Turner wig and mini dress all excitedly that he just frowns and puts him back in his locker.
I'll have to get a new heating unit for this. It's going to be a day.
Got anything else you want to say, Trevor? Maybe say sorry? That's what you should say. Very bad, Trevor. I guess, yeah. You want to watch the tape?
Kinda. No. I wish you were a ghost. He's not in on this discussion, so what?
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you're into.
Is that like a threat? No.
Is that part of your turn on? No. You're taking the wrong message from all of this, Trevor. This is not a good thing you're doing.
Just go get the heating element.
You
God damn it.
Great job in the yard. No one's taking that away from you. Handling all this very calmly. I don't know if he's got a small dick or if he's just good at it, but I don't feel a thing in the morning.
Or if he's just good at it. He's crafty.
To quote Phil Collins, he's an easy lover.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, this rent is hard to beat. You're just drifting off. You hear the click clack of high heels. I can tell that's you, Trevor. You're not very coordinated in those things yet. A little heavy hooved.
Clomping.
Yeah, he just kicks him off. You hear him stomping away. My bad. You're right. It's your bad. This guy. What are we going to do with this guy?
I love this playful attitude in these sex crimes that you've cooked up. Everyone's just coy.
Monstrous sex criminal. I'm sure there's other apartments he stops at.
You think you're special?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Whew.
He does a different celebrity costume change for each one.
Goes out in the hall, changes into his Whitney Houston attire.
And check this week's tape. You got the Tina Turner dress on and the wig, but you got a Kenny Rogers beard. What are you going for there? I was in a hurry.
I was doing the gambler down the hallway just a minute ago.
That's what you're most upset about, is his lack of commitment to the bit. Take a second, look at yourself before you enter the bedroom. Is your gear matching?
Oh, God. Whew. That's a pretty good start to America's Barley Basket. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Did not know we were recording.
Sex crimes.
That brings in the listeners.
That's what they're here for.
That's what will get everyone.
Oh, shit. This all started with cats looking at ghosts.
Yeah.
Look what you did. Look what you did.
Look where this beautiful story's led us.
Oh, my God. I fucked up, Nathan. I fucked up this week.
What'd you do?
You know me.
Yeah.
You know that I love a scotcheroo.
Yeah. Oh. I
The
don't.
look on your face.
I don't like where this is going.
You're just like, I knew this day would come.
Yeah.
You got a real we have a plan for this one. We all love you. Yeah. Every fucking gas station we stop at, if there's scotcheroos, I'm buying a scotcheroo. I'm eating a scotcheroo.
And you love them all.
Love them all. No such thing as a bad one.
See, I disagree with you there, but I enjoy your optimism.
Are some better than others? Yes. Are the worst ones 5 stars out of 5 stars? Yes.
Yeah, I can't. I wish I could. I would eat them all the time too, then, because man, the best ones are so fucking good.
Oh, so good. But I fucked up somewhere along the line. It popped into my head. Wait a minute. I can just make scotcheroos.
Oh, boy. Did you now?
Boy.
Oh,
and
man.
So I made scotcheroos.
How long the pan last?
It's... I mean, we still got some left, but it's not great.
How long till that went into the bedroom with you? Take the pan to bed. You and Puss retire to the master's quarters.
The cat eating scotcheroos in bed.
Chocolate cat prints all over the bed.
Boy, I bet that cat gets sick eating the fucking scotcheroo.
They're tough on the humans.
Tell me about it. Jesus Christ.
You got the party pail on one side.
Oh, don't say party pail.
You can hang cheek on one end. Don't even have to stop eating scotcheroos.
Spooning this cake pan full of scotcheroos. Oh, God.
You can set up like a pulley clothesline system with rags tied to it. Just clean yourself off by giving it a few tugs. Just bragging to somebody about this setup you have.
You should come see it. It's real nice.
Never.
I'm real proud of it.
I never want to see that.
I got some scotcheroos left. You can come over.
But a floor drain would make a bidet for the bed.
A bed day, if you will.
Oh, God. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Holy fuck. You inviting a woman over and she sees that?
What's this weird rag clothesline for?
I am picturing a wand from a pressure washer that's bolted to the ground and curved right over the edge of the bed so you can just lean into it a little bit. And
pull a cheek up.
Yeah, there's a rope on the ceiling above your bed you pull like an air horn in a semi, you know. Squirt, squirt. I just buck my hips and they dry off on their own.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck. She's like frozen. Everything is screaming here to run out, but she can't.
Oh, that poor gal.
Wait till you see how I dry off.
I gotta go. Why is there a camera here? For the ghosts.
I'm picturing wash rag, shop glove, wash rag, oven mitt. Like you didn't have enough rags to make it uniform. But
yeah, so we got a hodgepodge of butt wipings.
It's mostly just water.
All of them dirty.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. You should have seen it before the bidet.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So I made scotcheroos. Pretty good.
They turn out good?
Not the best I've ever had, but as I've said before, 5 out of 5. They're fine.
Got a family recipe? You just Google that shit.
Yeah, Ma's scotch. I had to call it Ma, get a scotcheroo recipe.
And as far as I remember, no baking required, right? That just goes right in the fridge.
Yep. It's good. Learned a couple lessons, fucked up a couple of things, but still turned out completely edible.
At you.
Just not perfect. So the next batch is where we're really going to get dirty.
See, as I mentioned off camera, I entered the world of making my own meatloafs.
Attaboy.
There's some science to that too. I went a little too hard in the egg paint.
Okay.
Little mush more mush than I want.
You don't want no.
So
you just need a little bit.
One less egg, and I think the formula will be perfected.
Shouldn't have started with 12.
Yeah, I had all these eggs.
It's more of a scramble than it is a meatloaf.
12 eggs, half a pound of hamburger. Not supposed to drink a meatloaf.
Oh, God. You should cook them eggs a little longer if you're still drinking them, boyo.
I got it in like a sport bottle that attaches to the base of a bike.
Unfucking believable.
Holy fuck.
Pulling that pop-up top on the cabin, squeezing
egg meat concoction out of it. The last third's pure fat. It settles to the bottom.
Oh, you gotta shake it every once in a while. Oh, why'd I put so much ketchup and mustard in here?
Squirting it across your forehead when you're hot. Like, oh boy, this is a scorcher.
Oh, God, raw egg and meat grease running down your face.
I think my eyes are getting salmonella.
Everyone else just appalled. You're selling it like you're in a goddamn shampoo commercial under a waterfall.
Yep, not good.
Well, that's disgusting. Well, we both had big food adventures this week.
We sure
apparently.
did. Yeah, we did. I'll have about a meatloaf. God, that's good leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
Meatloaf cooks up nice.
Yeah, totally. I'm not, a meatloaf is fine. It's nothing I ever crave.
Oh, really?
It's nothing I ever
It's a food I crave.
Order out of a restaurant.
It's a food I order out of a restaurant.
No, not a meatloaf guy. I mean, it's fine. At some point, it's just a big square hamburger.
Yeah. On the subject of that, there's foods I crave, but that I won't order in a restaurant. The one I can think of, steak.
Yeah, because you'll make it at home.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Prime rib, rarely crave, but that's one thing I'll get in a restaurant because my ass ain't ever cooking a prime rib.
You ain't committing a whole day to a fucking
exactly.
prime rib. Yeah.
I have the fucking kitchen attention of a gnat. I'll get confused or fucking something shiny will get my attention. VH1 will start playing I Love the 80s and fucking next thing I know my kitchen's on fire. Oh wait, they're going to talk about Rubik's Cubes.
You just walk into the living room, sit down, haven't even washed your hands, full of fucking beef blood.
What's Michael Ian Black gonna say next?
That scamp.
Yeah, my kitchen's collapsing into the subframe of the house. Like fucking Chernobyl meltdown. Like, how high's that oven go?
For me, that's the crave it but will order it in a restaurant because I sure shit ain't making it at home. Is biscuits and gravy. God damn, biscuits are such a pain in the ass.
Really? Are they?
Huge pain in the ass.
But what about just the ones in a can?
Well, sure, I could make biscuits in a can. I could.
Yeah.
But I mean making biscuits and gravy. Like,
my memory serves, I have not had them in a long time. Biscuits in a can were perfectly fine.
Totally acceptable.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Nothing special. Totally
Am I
acceptable.
wrong? I worked in the grocery store as a kid. I should know this. Can you buy cookies in a can? There's a pre-mixed dough.
Sure.
I think, and you just slice it up and put them in the oven.
I don't know that. Well, probably by now. I'm sure cookie technology has gotten to a point you can just cut them up like that. But I remember like coming in a chub the way beef does, you know.
Okay.
And then, but you're still like pinching off, rolling in a ball, setting it down. You know, most cookies are in ball form when you put them on a sheet. They're not a puck
or a blob,
right?
Yeah.
But you can for sure buy like 24 of the pucks like you get in the freezer.
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
as big around as a Gatorade cap.
Yeah. God, I forget. That's totally a thing.
I have never once bought in those and had them make it to the oven. Every time those are going down the fucking hatch.
Right to bed. That is a food that translates to bed okay. If it's in a chub,
no food translates
You got
to
your bed knife, you cut a little hole, you just squeeze it out.
You can't say bed knife like it's the most normal thing. Bed knife is as abnormal as poop knife.
You gotta have
a month ago.
Now that I think about it, I got a bed knife.
Oh Christ! For what?
What I use it for? Because I'm a bedroom boy.
Do I want to hear this?
So like sometimes I'll bring my mail right up to my bedroom and set it on my desk, and I like having a knife nearby. It's to open packages. So I wish there was a grocery store.
I'm glad there isn't. I think it's weird that you take your mail to your bedroom, but okay.
Pick my toenails with it or something. Boy, God, I remember fucking growing up, there was a guy that would sit on his fucking patio and pick his toenails with a fucking knife. That was like an old steak knife, too. Jesus Christ. Like a trailer park living. You meet some fucking people.
The colorful creatures, yes.
Having a toe knife.
Why do you take your mail to your bedroom?
Because usually I'm going up. Well, that's where I work, too. So I'm going up to my desk for fucking trivia. So I'll be out for a walk, get the mail, go upstairs. I'll look at my mail between rounds of trivia. So I am very good at multitasking. Guess. I have a 6-minute break. If it's a game that's very self-contained and I don't have to worry about them needing help, I'll just pause my mic. I'll get up and do a quick 2-minute chore, clean my bathroom sink, go back and sit down. Sweep the bathroom quick. I am very proud of myself in these little.
Look at you go. You're just beaming right now. Mm-hmm. You look like a kid on school picture day.
Or I'll open all my mail and it's 99% trash and just rip it all up and put it in one envelope and fucking. So it's easy to carry to the trash. I'm a man that finds joy in little simple tasks.
You're also a bedroom person.
Yeah, bedroom boy.
Before. I'm a living room person. You're a bedroom person.
Yeah, I'm more of a living room person at the place I'm at now. But yeah, a good majority of my life, I was bedroom boy.
I've learned it just is a divide. You're a bedroom person or a living room person.
I never was. I'm just not big into the jump. Joking about bringing the food to bed. That's if I'm bringing food to bed, I'm fucking hammered. I am in a hotel. I'm just using Cheetos, pawing at the snack machine. It needs money, sir. You have to give it. You're not at home. These are not your food.
These are not your
bullshit. Cheetos. You gotta have them. Yum, yum.
Even at a hotel, if I go to a hotel, order pizza, I'm eating that pizza at the desk.
Oh, really?
Yep,
yeah,
100%.
no, I am in my underwear. Piece of pizza across one tit, half my stomach, remote in one hand, another beer, because of course you needed to bring beer back to like you're not drunk enough.
Yep.
Gotta have 6 more before you get 4 hours of horse shit sleep. God.
If I'm going somewhere and I'm gonna stay in this hotel for a few days, like let's say 3 or more nights, it's a pretty early stop. Go to the liquor store, get a 6-pack of beer for the fridge, just in case.
Yeah.
Because and I'm guilty of this all the time. Staying in a hotel, I'm terrible about like
wiping your ass with towels.
God.
Oh, fuck, I'm not at home.
Wait, why would I do that at home? They're my towels.
Save money.
It makes more sense to do it in a hotel with somebody else's towels. Instead of fucking brownie battering up your fucking towels you got to pay for.
You're bragging to a woman on a first date how much money you saved not buying ass wipe.
Oh, God.
I got a guest towel, baby.
I got bath towels and a bidet.
You play your cards right. You'll get to use the guest butt towel. Like giving her the eyebrow raise. I think I washed it.
It's our 1 month. You get to use the guest butt towel.
At least one side's clean.
Ish.
This has been a real gross episode.
Yeah,
so far.
it didn't start good, and it hasn't gotten better.
So we may as well keep, because there's something that has to come up here. So
no.
if you're a fan of my comedy, you've seen me on the road. We had a pretty big loss just earlier today. I mean, it isn't officially over yet, but the crotch in my comedy pants is starting to blow out. So if you've seen me on stage, there's a very good chance you saw me in these jeans. And just today, I heard a rumbling down below. The structure started getting unsound. I heard some rippage when I sat down. So as any fat guy out there knows, eventually the crotch burns out.
Pour one out for Nathan's comedy pants.
The friction finally did enough. That denim, God, did it fight hard. These pants were bought before COVID. And granted, during hardcore COVID, no denim touched my skin. We were very leisurely in our wear. There was a good chunk of COVID. I wasn't wearing pants. It was undies all day, every day. That's with my job. I needed to look presentable, so it'd be dress shirt, undies.
Unbelievable.
Barefoot.
We're going to put a pin in that because we're talking about your jeans for now. Yeah. But like,
that's another road you want to go down. So
are you having like a ceremony? Like,
I need to know. You saw me do a reach under to check.
It was pretty graphic.
Yeah, I felt some skin. I don't know how much. It's like, do I dare wear these the rest of the day? Is it that level? Like, I might. You got some stirrups I can get into, so you could get down in there, check it for me.
Why would I have stirrups?
I don't.
For you? Well, maybe don't answer that. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
it's not the question isn't completely out of bounds.
Or maybe like a hand on each ankle and push as hard as you can so you get a good look at it. Just
Jesus
be
Christ.
doubled right in front of your patio window.
Lay you down on this coffee table with your feet up in the air like I'm changing a diaper.
It's cool. I'm just checking out the crotch of his jeans.
I got a flashlight
in your teeth. Jeweler's lens.
I gotta be honest, Nathan. I don't know what I'm looking at down here.
I am not a seamstress, but I don't think this can be patched. I think you need to have a moment with these jeans and send them down the river.
I need a tire patch stitcher in here.
But these jeans deserve a Viking funeral. They've lived the life of a warrior.
Yeah, you got to retire them the way they do a flag. You got to fold it just the right way and set it on fire.
Yeah, they deserve it. Holy fuck.
Pour one out for Nathan.
These jeans, God, I knew it. I sat down like, oh, that was not a sound you need when you're sitting down. That's always my worry about dress pants, because they're just not as durable. Have you ever blown the ass out of a dress pant? Look at the jean. You're not going to blow the ass out of your jeans.
I don't know that I have. I had to have.
I didn't know, because I got to the dress pant game late in life. You're a dress pant disciple. You spread the good word.
I genuinely could not tell you the last time I wore denim pants.
Really? That's wild. Yeah. But I didn't realize that I bought a good pair. Like, fuck, I get why people like these.
Yeah,
these
totally.
But like, I bought shit ones right away for a job I had, and fuck, I remember sitting down in a fucking wing joint. You're amongst friends when it comes to tearing out the ass of a pants. It's not a healthy crowd. But I felt a cold shiver. And I thought something happened to me. Like, did you get stabbed or something? No. In fluid motion, you sat down, blew the ass completely out of your pants, and then sat on a cold wooden bench. You know, that's what it was. It's like your bare bottom is touching this. Like, you're committing a felony if there's children in here. And I'm like,
there's also a difference between a dress pant and like a slacks. Like I wear slacks. Like there's a little more. There's a little more to it. Like a pair of dress pants, if you go stand in the wind, feels like you're not wearing pants.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
Slacks are actual proper pants.
Okay.
Like dress pants are what you get when you fucking rent a tux for your buddy's wedding.
See. Yeah.
You know, they're like just flimsy. They're like a fucking. They're like a kite. They're like a cheap kite that we've turned into pants. Yeah. But you buy slacks, and those actually have some heft to them.
This was, like, it was stem to stern. I mean, like, I think I looked at him when I got home, like, I got to see what happened.
Really
like,
went all out.
It was from base of the taint, like where it all gets stitched together, you know, split to the belt line.
Nice.
Perfectly, blew the ass completely out. Like, what the fuck?
That's a big one.
That was, these pants are like that. Those pants were like, that was within the first 10 wears. I'm like, this is outrageous. I'm not going to return it and look like an asshole. Like a fucking fatty boom boom fucking had too many Christmas pies. I did it again. Eating a big ice cream cone when I return it.
Fatty boom boom is my favorite Tammany Hall political criminal.
Extra, extra. They just brought down Fatty Boom Boom.
Oh, God. Pour one out for the pants, buddy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, these ones. Holy.
I've seen them pants a lot.
Yeah, you have. You probably rarely. I think another comic I can't remember who it was, pointed out one day, you're not wearing your comedy pants. I'm like, oh, that's a thing you've recognized. You know, those are darker jeans. I'm like, you're right. I have known that the end was nigh for these for a while.
Like, it's not a surprise.
Yep. It's like
your affairs are in order.
It's like when, you know, like a grandparent you start seeing signs. It's like, savor these special moments.
Yeah, because someday soon.
Yeah. You're going to blow out the butthole of your jeans. God, one time when I was in my early 20s, I blew the crotch of a pair of jeans. I like kind of looking at it, like, look at the line of that. If I just continued that cut, which I did, I had the most insane Daisy Dukes. And the way it worked is in the living room, if someone was sitting on one of the couches or something, if you walked out of my bedroom, the couch was hiding you from like the belly button up.
Okay.
So I just what's up, guys? I just walked right onto the patio. My fucking ass was hanging. They were kind of tight, so they were form fitting. You could see the front pockets. I'm sure you could see my nutsack. They were so outrageous. And then another time I had a denim shirt that I got as a gift, like a long sleeve denim shirt that was fucking mid-navel height. It was made for a man that's 5'2". So I would just tie it in a knot and wear it with those jeans. I literally could scare the other people out of that, have that apartment to myself.
That's fucking good look. Yeah. I'm pretty into that, actually. Good on you.
I wore it one time. God, when fucking Shania Twain was on TV, I was like, this is going to get a real good pop if I come out and start singing Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Let's go, girls.
And then we were all laughing. Then we look, the patio's wide open. The people across the way can see us.
Amazing.
The kind of weird sex thing is that, no, it's just a goof.
I just like Shania Twain.
It's funny, please. We don't do weird sex stuff. Oh, no. Yeah, the music kicks in. I completely get it. That don't impress me much. I got that long robe thing she's wearing with the hood.
Yep.
He really is committed to this.
Print with the hood.
That's in the room. It's like, this is getting weird.
We're in a move. Listen.
It was kind of a lark right away, but he's put too much thought into this.
Listen, man, I'm in a sublease. Okay, I gotta go. Oh shit!
This new angle in life you're taking, not a fan.
Well, I'm sad to see him go, buddy. I think that you should keep wearing them. Let the blowout happen. Let it go out with some dignity.
Yeah, as nature intended.
Yep. Go out in a blaze of glory. Fucking Buffalo Wild Wings scaring a child.
Another gross thing I did while I lived in that house.
Good start.
That was when I first had long hair, so I'd brush my hair every night as you're supposed to do. And you eventually got to clean the brush off because the hair builds.
Yeah.
I would just twirl it into a ball and throw it in the trash. And then finally I was like, I don't have to throw it in the trash.
Oh, God.
I had like a cabinet set that was about 8 feet off the ground because I'd really have to reach. So every time I'd comb my hair, I'd take it out and I'd wrap the hair around it for like 3 years. I had a fucking beach ball size ball of hair.
I hate this.
And one of my roommates is very clean and doesn't like anything that's gross like that. So we're moving. It's kind of hectic, like, hey, we got to get this. We got to get this. And I'm coming up. It's like, hey, man, do you want this, dude? You've had it in my bathroom forever. It's like, what are you talking about, man? And I just casually over his shoulder hand it to him and he grabs it. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then finally he's like, you know what, this is insane to look at. This is so much hair. It's like, yeah, man, legit 3 years of hair. It's jarring to see how much hair you lose.
Fucking tell me about it.
Like, I'm not getting troops coming back in.
Right, exactly. I just have deserters.
The retention rate's piss poor.
It's a revolving door. Oh, God. There's human hair, once it's off the human body, is so disgusting.
That is one thing I don't get because I've had long hair forever. I'm used to fucking it being everywhere.
I don't mind it if it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll find a hair every once in a while. I'll be like, is this mine or the cat's? Oh, well, it's 10 inches long. I guess it's mine. Yeah. But, like, you ever fucking be in somebody else's bathroom and there's like a big hair stuck on the inside of the sink? Like, God damn it.
Of gross things, that's one that I can get past pretty quick.
I'm not saying it's top 5, but it's gross.
Yeah. So, like, it's not like a vomit.
Right,
you walk in your buddy's fucking kitchen sinks 4 inches deep with puke. Like,
that would rank higher than a stray hair in the sink. Yes, that would rank higher.
Other people's puke is bonkers.
Yeah. That's unacceptable.
Just being in a park and there's a pile of puke. Like, God, how many times I puked right outside the front door of an apartment complex. No way it's less than 15 times. Just like, vlog, we're going to drink here. I guess I better unload. Disembowel myself 18 inches from the front. You could have done it in the grass.
In the drain in the parking lot.
I would try aim for glass. Like, I would puke on the door a lot. That was my thing.
Oh, my God.
What
is wrong with you?
For a guy that went pretty hard in the paint for about a decade, I'm pretty sure I know the drunkest night I ever had. The next day, we went to witness the carnage. From the walk to the car to the house, I think there was 5 separate puke puddles, and then one fucking stigmata-esque barf angel that started alarmingly high on the front door and just ran down. Like, this is so fucking sick. This is so gross. Like, why? Like, it was like an Easter egg hunt. The other roommate would be like, dude, there's another one. Like, we must have lost him. He ran that way. Pokey little puppy. I'm like, you get over here.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
That was the night I was so drunk I pissed my pants and didn't even just sitting there pissing my pants with a woman on my lap.
How does this keep getting worse?
I'm leaving out the problematic parts.
Leaving out the real bad stuff.
This has reflected well upon me so far.
No, it hasn't.
Holy moly, yeah, that was rough. That hangover would put me in the grave. I would not survive it if I got that drunk today.
Oh, God.
I worked less than 24 hours after that happened. How is that possible?
Ugh, the youth is really wasted on the
Oh, is it ever? The worst hangover could be out of your system by 6 p.m. the next day.
Yeah, no idea how it works.
You might not.
Sitting here at 38, I couldn't handle a normal hangover, I don't think.
Yep. Like 6 p.m. hits, you wouldn't want to play competitive volleyball, but like you can get up.
Don't want to play competitive volleyball.
You can get up and you can make yourself have fun.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, God damn it, so and so's in town. We're gonna go out again tonight. Let's do it. Or
at least make yourself function if you had to. If you had to go to work or get something done.
Yeah, might not be happy about it, but get a couple in you, then you're like fucking just rolling again. Like
Ugh. I was never much of a 2 nights in a row guy. Even at my height, couldn't really do 2 in a row.
Oh, boy, yeah. Friday and Saturday were always go time. I remember hitting that age, probably mid to late 20s, when I was just like, oh, yeah, it's Friday night. And I'm not wasted, and I'm not bummed. I'm not like feeling like I'm wasting something.
You're not
it's like,
missing out.
Yeah, it's like, you can just not get shitty on a Friday. It took me a long time to get over that feeling.
You're describing how I felt when I stopped playing fantasy football. Yeah. Like, I can just do anything on a Sunday. I don't have to watch all 5 games because I got 12 players going. I'm in 3 different leagues.
It's weird for a guy that's as big of a fantasy football wonk as I am. I'm just kind of set it and forget it.
Oh, you're not watching and obsessing.
Yeah, like let's say if it's Sunday football, the night game, and that's what's the only one that's on, and I'm home. It's like, oh yeah, I got Keenan McCardell. Sure, hope he has a good game. Let's keep an eye on it. But yeah, my brother was that way though. He'd have he would pay for DirecTV just to get the NFL ticket, because that was the only way you could get it.
Yeah.
And there's a channel on it that all it does is just cycle from scoring play to scoring play, or like big defensive play.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. And it's just like fucking it's like on a fucking video drone, like you got a cable attached to the back of your head.
Like Clockwork Orange. You got the fucking speculums in your eyes.
Who knows what could happen in the Tennessee-Oakland game. I can't miss that.
Yeah, I don't miss it. Don't miss it at all.
Oh, really? I wish I was better. See, what is because of my lackadaisical approach, I've gotten to where I'm no fucking good anymore. Like I can nail a draft, and then I completely dick the dog in free agency and waiver wire shit, because you got to follow it. You know what? When I started to not get good at fantasy sports is when Twitter became huge, because there are Twitter follows that will give you up to the second updates. Pick up so-and-so now. And if the guys that follow that shit are the ones that win your fantasy league every year now. Because you don't get... some leagues, it's always a 24-hour window anyhow from when a guy gets cut,
Sure.
But if it's a league where it's like it can happen immediately, then you're fucked. If you're not getting up to the second updates on your phone. That takes a little of the fun out of it for me. It's like, fuck this.
It's like Moneyball. You took all the... You made it math, and now it sucks.
I don't want to have to, leave a wedding to pick up, I gotta go. This is very important.
I am masturbating. I do not have the time for this.
I gotta pick up Boston Scott.
But I can't right now. I'm overhanding it.
Been at this too long. I'm not even feeling good. I just want to get it done to prove I can.
It's just a chore at this point.
I don't want it to win.
It's like cleaning a toilet. That's what I call it. What were we going to circle back on?
Oh,
what did we put a pin in? It was during the pants talk.
About, what was it? Something not good.
Oh, I do remember now. So you were talking about during COVID just sitting around undies. Like that denim hadn't touched your body during COVID.
Yeah.
Sitting there dress shirt and undies for your online trivia games. Like, you would sit around in the undies and not like, you don't throw on a pair of basketball shorts around the house? Why?
Why waste another layer? Just you're freer. I mean,
you're putting your sweaty taint on your furniture.
How much do you think I'm sweating? Like, I barely moved.
Brother, we are friends. You sweat all the time.
I lived in a basement. It was 50 degrees. My body desperately needed to sweat, and I would not give it the satisfaction. My pores were blocked.
I like... If you weren't here, this is what I would be wearing.
Okay.
Like, I got cut off flannel and basketball shorts.
And that's the thing. I grew up in a house where, it's not even a hot day. You're allowed. My dad would just fucking take his pants off and just fucking lounge on the couch in his undies. That was a common thing.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, fucking God, I think as a kid, like a little kid, we're fucking half nudists.
Well, little kid probably sure running around in your fucking Mega Powers underoos. Like that makes a little more sense to me. But even then, I feel like somebody would be hollering at you, "Get some goddamn clothes on."
Picture 17-year-old me in my fucking Mega Powers underoos.
Explode.
No, yeah, the only reason I ever wear pants is because I've usually had roommates. If I don't got roommates, there's a good chance where the reason I would put basketball shorts on is because I have roommates. If I don't have roommates, it's fucking undies.
Really?
Yep. Like if I had your life on this apartment by myself, I'd be on that recliner in my underwear.
At this point, why even bother with the underwear?
Yeah, because
that's the line.
Yeah, that's a good question. When I was more of an underwear cat, it was usually when I was a morning shower. So I was usually going to waking up in underwear. But if I'm waking up naked, now we're talking. There is a chance the underwear seems like it's a little superfluous.
You just put your fucking bare bottom on furniture.
Yeah, that does seem a little too much.
Yeah, I as somebody who wouldn't do that in his underwear, the thought of doing it nude, no.
But I go to bed naked. Boy, there
so
are people.
I.
We'll sit on sheets naked, but not. I mean, it's easier to wash bedding than a fucking couch.
Yeah, pretty tough to wash a couch.
I mean, my couch cushions do zip off and are washer friendly.
All right, I feel like I've accidentally encouraged you into being worse than you are.
You have opened Pandora's taint.
Your your roommates are going to be so upset with me.
What's this? This appears to be a snail trail on the couch.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening?
Hey, man, I think your sack is leaking. You gotta...
I mean, it always is.
You gotta go get that looked at.
It's always producing its own kind of goo.
Oh, don't say goo.
Yeah, I always have had roommates for the most part. So I'm usually always basketball shorts or even sweats, but boy, that COVID year where I was living alone, a lot of underpants
in a basement with the centipedes.
Yeah, just me. Yeah, the centipedes are naked. Why am I putting on airs?
Those COVID years made you a different person. I think you went feral.
I got in touch with my insectoid self. The real reptilian.
You decided to put it.
Yeah, realize. Look at these centipedes. They seem happy.
You got prehensile hairs like a spider's leg.
Holy me skittering across your fucking ceiling. How long until you stop screaming? I guess we're not going to finish the podcast. Marlon's catatonic.
Oh God, just a frozen smile like the Joker.
Yeah.
Joker's laughing gas victims. How do we measure how many screams are in a human body? Oh God,
God, the centipede living. Boy, I forgot about the centipedes. They were a constant thing in my life for a year and a half.
They were. The first year of this podcast was a lot of centipede talk.
Man, I would rather be ankle deep in centipedes than have mice again. That fucking mice week was not cool. Oh. living in a basement, hearing a trap go off 8 feet behind you. Like, oh, sick.
I mean, I don't want either of those things.
That time it crawled up my leg. I thought it was just like a loose fabric on my pants. So I was like, kind of like hitting it with my heel
of your other foot.
And I saw that mouse come out of my pants. Like I was hosting a trivia game online when that happened. The fact that I was able to stifle that scream is one of the most masculine things I've ever done.
Like, I don't want either of them, but I would take the centipedes over the mice for sure. I'm with you. I don't like mice. I don't like anything that darts. I don't like anything that skitters. I don't want anything that could run up my pant leg if it wanted to. I remember being on the farm as a kid and shoveling fucking grain in some grain shed and like a fucking little field mouse go darting across the floor and just nope. I'm done. I'm leaving. These cattle can starve.
I don't want any animal whose shit can kill me.
Oh, yeah, that's also not a good thing.
I don't want to get the hantavirus.
Yeah, no hunter.
I was told about the hantavirus with such ominous tones. You would think it was like the 3rd leading killer in North Dakota. Always about the hantavirus.
You learned about hunta the way we learned about quicksand.
Yeah. Or like AIDS in the 80s.
Yeah, it's around the corner.
Yeah, if you don't fucking clean up your act, you're going to get the hantavirus.
COVID was sitting right there, and we both came up with worse examples.
Ugh, yeah. Not fuck mice.
No, thank you. Don't like mice.
And on the subject of animals that move quick and how big of a pussy I am, this is a 2-parter. I am in my 40s. I am a large man. I was recently out for a walk with my roommate's dog, and I came home. Sun had set, so it was dark. And I thought, did something take a shit on the front stoop? Like this big brown knob, this bumpy knob. What kind of, I don't get what's happening. And I walked up, and it was a big, fat bullfrog. Yeah, that was the noise I was, and I was like, what's the play? Because I can't, it's literally on the front step. It is touching the door. If I open the door, it's in the house. I got to move. And it's like I can't even shoo it away with my foot because it's perfectly crammed between the door jamb and the door.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And it's big. And it's like, oh, that thing lands on my leg. It's so sick. It's like, oh, fuck. The dog was even scared and kind of shook by it.
That was my first suggestion. Sick the dog on it.
And like the fucking coward I am, I took a good look at it. It wasn't moving. I just calmly walked all the way around my house, got into my car, hit the garage door opener, went in through the back door. Like, it wins. I hope it doesn't figure out how to open a lock. Because, if it would have been there when I woke up, I would have screamed if I would have seen that. There was a time when I would pick that thing up and fire it at you for fun. Like 7-year-old me, that would have been like Christmas morning. Look at this free frog. Oh, fuck, let's put this in a bread bag and put it in someone's mailbox. This is terrific. This is just wonderful.
Best day ever.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm walking outside.
Yeah. Dump my mom's sewing supplies out so I'd have a goddamn shoebox to put that frog in.
Or a butter cookie tin.
Yeah, I'm going to catch shit for this, but it's worth it. Are there a pile of needles in the carpet right now? Yup.
Do I got a box for my sweet new frog?
Do I have an 18-month-old brother? Yup. This could change our family forever, but that frog is dope, and it's going to get used in hijinks.
I don't want nothing to do with a frog. God knows I want to dunk on you, and I'm sure some listeners are right now, that you got cucked into walking all the way around to your back door of your own home.
Yeah.
But I would have done the same thing. I don't want nothing to do with the frog. I ain't touching a frog. I'm not a reptile person. I was never a reptile kid, even in my youth I'd have loved that. No, in my youth I'd also been like, I'm going around back.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like nothing reptilian.
Little frog, I don't care. A frog that's way bigger than a bug, I can't. That's so sick. Like, you know, people that are into shit like that, like they love to pick it up and put it by you. I'm like, I will key your fucking car.
Right.
Like, I'm going to remember this. Like, don't get that fucking, I know you're a weirdo. You love gross shit. Look at all my fucking spiders. Fucking, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
They fucking give cats away. You can get a cat tonight.
Might I recommend getting a cat?
Yeah. Oh.
Instead of a fucking...
Here's
Gila
my
monster.
fucking spitting lizard fucking whatever. Oh.
Don't mind my iguana. He's shedding.
You go. Grab the thing by the tail and hit it against a tree till it quits moving. What the fuck? Let that thing into your house?
Get a normal pet.
Oh my, something that has fucking warm-blooded, you animal. I'm cool with fish. Fish will crawl into your bed. Fish chill the fuck out where the water is. Like,
fish are almost more decorative than they are
they're
pets.
barely animals.
Like, to me, a fish,
Yeah.
like, if I see someone with a fish tank with a handful of fish in there, like, that's just a moving painting. You know, like, I have no beef with people having fish. I don't want fish because tank maintenance seems like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But if you're a fish person, have your fish.
Yeah, and I think fish are cool, but I don't want them. Like I like being at like a dentist office waiting room. Like, look at this, look at these things.
I'm for sure gonna go up to the glass and look at them all. Like, oh, look at the yellow one, and that's the extent of me with fish.
What? Well, I would like you go to a lot of Chinese restaurants that'll have the big fucking palm with
Koi
the big
pond,
ass koi.
Kois, yeah.
They must really stay on top of that shit. I've never been, finish off a Chinese buffet lunch, walking out, and there's just a big dead koi floating. They must, within seconds, have that thing out of the water. Like,
I don't know that I've ever seen like a gross koi pond.
Yeah. Oh, that would be sick though, because they're kind of big.
Yeah.
Like a big bloated dead fish floating. Ugh.
Been there a few days.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, shit, there's a bird on it. Fuck, birds getting in here.
A lot of sparrows in this place.
They built this in an old granary. Open windows.
Barn swallows.
Look, there's bird shit everywhere. What's going on?
Man, if I ever found bird shit indoors, I'd be so alarmed.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's
What
not.
the fuck? Just a streak across your entertainment center? What happened?
Oh, you know what? I don't want to find bird shit in my home. You know what I don't want to find even more? Bat shit.
Or any shit, frankly. Let's blanket statement. I don't want shit in my home.
What would you rather have, 10 blackbirds in your house or 2 big bats? Blackbirds all day. I'm not going to have nightmares about blackbirds.
It's the blackbirds for sure.
Fucking bats are sick.
Yeah.
I like how this has been combination gross. Boy, this is gross, and also, boy, we're big fat pussies.
This has been a weird
It's
episode.
been an emasculating episode.
Yeah, we're not fucking prime predators. In this one.
Yeah.
Fucking blackbirds are terrifying though. A fucking crow will come pull your eyes out of your fucking head.
Yeah.
But bats are fucking gross.
Yeah.
So,
oh man,
I remember. God, okay, I guess it's my turn to be a pussy on this fucking podcast. But I distinctly remember I'm like a senior in high school, and I go down into the basement of the house, unfinished basement, either to get laundry or hit the punching bag that was hanging down there or something. I was doing something downstairs, and Mom and the dog were on the main level of the house, and I was down there. And I think I was hitting the punching bag, and like I heard like squeak, squeak, squeak in the ceiling, like in the above my head, and fucking like head down, just in impulse, reflex. Oh fuck! And like listen, look around, not see anything. Okay, and kind of wait it out, and squeak, squeak, squeak. Hear it again. Fuck! It's got to be a fucking bat. I am up the stairs immediately, slamming doors behind me, just like, oh god! And Mom being like, "What's the matter?" I think there's a fucking bat downstairs. Mom, being twice the man I am, goes downstairs to take care of this bat that her frightened boy
carrying you. Just stay upstairs if you're scared. No, it's scary up there too.
She's down there a while, can't fucking find anything. Finally, I'm like, okay, and I'm slowly making my way down the stairs, and we're standing down there like, I swear to God, I heard it. It squeaks like a bat, like the squeak sound they make. And which I'm not sure they actually make a squeak sound, but I was convinced at the time. And we stood still for a minute. Squeak, squeak, squeak. We made this fucking squeak noise. Got flashlights looking around. came to the determination. There's a squeak in the floorboards when the dog walks across it, which he was doing upstairs.
Walking around the house with a broom the rest of the month, just waving it in the air
Catcher's
frantically.
mitt and a garbage can lid.
Well, maybe this time it's a bat. Honey, it's not a bat.
Marlon, can you get some meat out of the freezer downstairs?
I guess I'll get it. Thank you.
Fucking dog on
have
a
any-
squeaky floorboard.
If there's any push-ups, you can bring them up too. You eat too many push-ups.
You got some Freezy Pops down there? Grape ones.
Grape ones, please.
If there still are some, I know I eat those first.
17, I guess.
Lime if there's not. Lime ones.
Yeah, you're rattling off a list of the top
Prioritized
7. Yeah.
Freeze Pop flavor list. If there's not grape, bring lime. If there's not lime, bring orange.
You should maybe double check. I'm almost positive there's some grape.
If there's not orange, will you buy Freeze Pops tomorrow? I don't like the cherry ones. Oh, God. So, yeah, I think I would take the blackbirds over the fucking bats.
I watched a buddy of mine's dad fucking shop vac 3 bats off the ceiling and then fucking calmly walk out of the garage or the shop and take the lid up and fling it in the air. It was like a magic trick. It was like debris and bats. I was like, what the fuck? He was kind of like looking back. He's like, yeah, you got to have the bats. They eat the bugs. I'm like, you are far more level-headed. My dad is letting those bats suffocate.
You can buy a fucking bug zapper or something.
Yeah.
You can buy fly paper.
Yeah.
You don't need bats around.
Yeah. Oh, boy, bats are gnarly.
I don't think I've ever seen a bat. I don't think I've ever seen a bat in person.
Aren't bats way more likely to be around a more wooded area?
I think you get bats down in my area in like abandoned fucking farm. Like you drive past an abandoned farmstead building on the highway, that's full of bats. Like,
Yeah.
but I've never seen one.
We were again told about the terrors of bats. They'll get in your hair and they can't get out. That was always the old wives' tale. If they get in your hair, they won't get out. They'll snarl themselves in it. And then they're all rabid. That was always the thing.
Oh, yeah. They all got rabies. Yep.
Yeah, they're all
Which
coming for you.
Can't be true.
Yep.
But okay. Some of them are Draculas.
Yeah. You ever see anything with rabies in your life?
I think I saw a rabid skunk once.
Yeah, I saw 2 skunk that I could think of.
But I don't. That's probably it.
Yeah, because I remember like being a little kid, I don't know, 10 years old, riding bike with my cousins, and just a skunk bebopped out of the trees and looked at us and just started running at us. Like, look at that. That fucking skunk. What the hell's wrong with that skunk? I remember being as a kid told like skunks often have, if anything's gonna have rabies, it'll be a skunk. And then it's like, oh, we should get away from this skunk. And then like my one cousin was old enough, he like treated it like a game. Like he'd almost let it catch up and then he'd wheel ahead. It's like, that fucking animal's dying a torturous death, But maybe as well squeeze some comedy gold out of it before.
May as well get some chuckles out of this dying animal.
Yeah. Which is, from everything you ever hear, fucking getting rabies shots, not fun.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if
super painful.
You think that technology's advanced, or is it still like, hey, you get 28 fucking painful long shots in your belly?
But they're not dumping a lot of R&R money into rabies shots.
I mean, still.
Or would it be R&D? Yeah, I wonder.
They don't need to be dumping R&D money into how to make peanut butter more portable, but you can still buy PB to go at the grocery store.
We needed that.
It's not about need, it's about want.
We need our peanut butter must be more portable.
I've seen 2 different takes on portable peanut butter at the grocery store. Like one, which I think is the lazy one, is just like, oh, here's some ramekins of peanut butter with a fucking, seal top that you peel off the top and fucking eat it like a Jell-O shot or something. But then I think the go-to one is in a pouch with a little screw bottom.
Oh.
You just squirt that in your mouth.
You get big enough ones like Camelback so you can have them when you're driving.
God, a Camelback full of chunky Jif.
Oh, we shouldn't have got chunky.
Oh, God, it's so chunky.
This is too chunky.
Imagine how hard you got to suck to get peanut butter through a straw.
God, driving by that guy on the interstate. You got the Jeff Gordon racing top on. Like, what are you preparing for?
Breath sucking so hard.
It's so hard.
Sucking a goddamn milkshake is a chore sometimes. You try to suck peanut butter through a straw.
Not ideal.
No, not at all. Camelback.
It's gravity feed. No, it's not, man.
It's clearly
The
not.
thing will hang there for weeks.
Oh, God. It's been out for like a week now. Are you into that new Queens of the Stone Age record yet?
This is a failing of mine as I've gotten older. I have not listened to it yet.
It's good.
It's
real good.
There was a time in my life, there was like no less than 30 bands that if they released an album, I bought it sight unheard.
Yep.
Now it's like, I can't even be bothered to like listen. It's free.
It's free
I
on
pay
Spotify.
to have it.
Yep.
There's a new Tool album. Probably not good, but like they've earned it for me. I should give it a spin. You know?
Also, no, there's not. That record is
70,
3 or 4 or 5 years old.
But it's new to me, damn it. All sorts of. I haven't listened to the last couple Pearl Jam albums. There's 2 new Drive By Truckers albums I haven't listened to. I haven't listened to the last 2 Jason Isbell albums. You're fucking up. Yeah.
The new Queens of the Stone Age is very good. Imagine fucking that. Like, Queens of the Stone Age hasn't missed yet. Like,
aren't there's some people that think there's one dud in the batch, right? One of maybe the third album ago. There's one that people.
There's some people, and I was one of these people that didn't love Like Clockwork.
That's the one I'm thinking
which
of.
Was the one before Villains.
Yep. That's the one I'm thinking of.
After listening to this new one a couple of times, I was like, okay, I get it, Yeah. And I was like, let's go back, actually. So I revisited Villains, which was the last record, and I revisited Like Clockwork. Like Clockwork's a pretty fucking good album, actually. Like, I've been, walking around talking shit about Like Clockwork for years now, and I've been wrong. Like Clockwork's a good album.
And every one of the early ones. Lullabies to Paralyze might be my least favorite of the first 4, but I still like it a lot.
Yeah, that would be my weak one of the first 4, although it does have Little Sister, which I fucking love. That's a good song.
Kill the Witch is on that one. That's a good song, too.
Rated R is great, of course. I still think, even though I do like this new one, I do think that Era Vulgaris is their best one, the one with the light bulbs on the cover.
Yeah, that's really
one
good
with
one.
3s and 7s and 666.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could pick a favorite. They're all pretty. Those first handful are all pretty close. I came to self-titled way late to the game, but I like that a lot.
Me too. Yeah.
Mexicola might be my favorite Queens of the Stone Age song.
It's a good song. Queens of the Stone Age. Every album is good, and I bet there's at least 3 albums that are no skips. You listen front to back. Because, even like I said, I went back to Like Clockwork, and it turns out, that's a good album. There's a couple on there I could go by without feeling too guilty about it.
God, I'm trying to think. Yeah. It might be for me. It might just be Rated R and Songs for the Deaf are the ones that I'll listen to all the way through.
Weirdly enough, Songs for the Deaf, I hate No One Knows and did from day fucking one.
No shit.
And that's one of their biggest earliest hits.
Their biggest hit.
Easily.
Yeah.
And to this day, that was the first song of theirs I ever heard, and I was like, I don't like this. And since then, I've gone on to love Queens of the Stone Age, and I still don't like that fucking song.
Really? I could take it or leave it, but I don't dislike it. My first thing, I caught it on MTV2 one summer. It was the video for Lost Art of Keeping a Secret. I'm like, this is the shit.
It's a good song. Yep.
That was a trip to Fargo to buy that. It's like, we're already going there. Fuck it. I'm buying that CD.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, that's long enough ago. But that's one of the last CDs I ever purchased before I knew what downloading was.
Yeah.
Because I bought that summer of 2000, and then I was introduced to Napster fall of 2000. And then
God, I remember Napster. It's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Oh, man. And I never had to deal with dial-up internet. I was introduced to so late to the internet game that high speed was a thing.
Yeah.
So it's just like download a song in a minute. Like, what the fuck?
Like we had, I was introduced to Napster at school. The upperclassmen put Napster on every computer in the computer lab. And it wasn't like our internet speeds today are faster, but it wasn't dial up, you know?
Yeah, back then, schools and like municipal buildings had the big titty internet.
Yeah. And like all of the upperclassmen put Napster on every fucking computer in the computer lab. Granted, that was like 15 computers because that's all they had. But like you would go in there and it was such this weird like communal thing where like nobody fucked with each other's downloads.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like you would just sit at the computer and open up Napster and you would see that there's like an album currently downloading and 4 more in the queue. You would just add what you want next, you know, to the bottom of the queue.
Yeah.
And
it's very civil.
Yeah, whoever's waiting for their shit, they'll get it tomorrow or later today whenever they come in for class.
That's a sign of a very small school because there's a chance if you were the dickhole, you might not get away with it.
Totally.
They'd be able to do the detective work.
Oh yeah, it'd be as simple as them being like, "Who sits at this computer all day? Give me their names."
Who interrupted my download of Copperhead Road? My buddy had a roommate that spent the better part of a semester trying in vain to download Copperhead Road on their shitty dial-up because he'd be so close, and then someone would use the phone and fuck it up.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I hope he enjoyed it when he got it finally. He earned it.
By the time I was downloading music at home, it was WinMX was the program everybody was using. It was like, I feel like it went from Napster to LimeWire to WinMX.
Really?
And that's how the everyone went. And WinMX would like, if the phone rang, it would pause. And then when you got back online, it would resume.
Interest. That's some fucking cutting edge technology.
Yeah, who can imagine such a thing now?
We had Napster, and then that fell, and there was a period of mourning, but pretty quickly we jumped between Kazaa and BearShare.
Yeah.
And then LimeWire was there for a long time.
LimeWire was king for a long time.
Yeah, God, a lot of Lime. Because wasn't LimeWire that's when you could start downloading video, so that meant pornography.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Because Napster was strictly audio, right?
I think so, but don't quote me on that.
I'm almost sure you weren't downloading video on.
You're over there downloading audio porn.
Yeah.
just slapping sounds.
Got giant headphone, big ear cans on. Like, going aficionado.
Oh, he must be jamming, but inside the headphones, it's just slapping sounds and grunts.
And not even like good sex, just sad sex. Like just taken from like a European nursing home. Like this is it.
We're done.
Then you just eventually 7 minutes later, just soft snoring. That's the shit.
That's what we're for. I wrapped up a long time ago. I just wanted to see how it ends.
I've transcended this being sexual.
It's part of a long-running series. Eventually, the snoring stops because he clearly got a CPAP machine.
Yeah.
You can hear him strapping it on.
Holy shit, the rhythm. Eventually, when there's the rhythmic sounds of a CPAP kicking, you're like, oh, good for him. Good for Walter.
I bet she's sleeping like a dream these days now. I think you'd like that new Queens of the Stone Age. Like, of course you would, but it's like, it's different. It's extremely sludgy. It's super fucking crunchy.
Was the last album they had kind of dancey? Like, kind of, or was that 2 albums ago?
I don't know that dancy's the word I would use for any of their albums, but like, I don't know. Villains struck me as just like a regular old rock record.
Okay.
You know? I think like Queens of Era Vulgaris is like fun. There's a lot of like bebopping tunes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Villains was plain but very good, and this one, it suffers a little from, every song sounds kind of the same, and they, like, I don't think the mix is particularly good. It's like, I don't understand anything Josh Homme is saying. You got to turn that man's vocals up a little.
Oh, interesting.
And they did away with a lot of the fun, like, fun high-pitched guitars. Yeah, it's different, but it's good.
I bet I'd like, because that very first self-titled album, there's some real sludgy shit on that.
Yeah, because they were still coming off of Caius at that point, which is just straight sludge.
All fucking off their tits on peyote.
Weird fucking desert funk.
You drink more coyote blood. What?
In your face, space coyote.
Holy shit, you're partying if you're drinking coyote blood. Did you get this? A coyote shithead. What do you think?
What was the quote I saw that was going around from Josh Homme, an interview he did before this record came out? So I think the quote is something along the lines of, "I've done enough drugs to kill a small boy." It's like, yeah, man, I fucking bet.
That's a good way to measure like lethality.
There's enough
healthy
coke
small
in this
boy
trunk to kill 4 small boys. Like, it's a unit of measurement.
1 horse or 11 small boys.
He's not a big drug dealer. He's like a 2 small boyer.
Yeah, that's not even a felony.
Not even worth our time picking him up. You ever listen to Desert Sessions?
Never have.
That weird shit.
I've never delved into Caius.
Oh, you should get into Caius. Yeah. Caius is super good. Blues for the Red Sun is a real good record.
Okay.
And you love sludge. How have you never listened to Caius?
One of those things. I have thought about that. Like, okay, we got to listen to that sometime, and fucking right off the radar.
Oof, man. Yeah. All this time on the road, you ought to be listening.
I fucking what'll happen is I'll just or I can listen to the Queens of the Stone Age albums I already fucking know and I've heard a million times.
I get falling down that too. Yeah. I try to stay up on music at least a little bit, but man, sometimes it's just like, I want to listen to the ones I can sing to.
Yeah. Hey, this will keep me awake.
That dream to Colorado.
Eyes closed so tight you're crossing lanes. Boots and blood.
Eyes clenched, just go, head thrown back,
cruise,
just going for it.
Right down the middle of the ditch. Just cruise, still set somehow. Hasn't jarred the cruise loose.
Hop over and approach.
Yeah. Hit approach to an 84.
Whoop.
Don't think this is going to be an 8-second ride. Just fucking cartwheeling down the ditch.
Shit. I'm coming, Chris Ledoux.
Lane Frost, save your seat.
Shit. Whew. Yeah, you should listen to that. It's good.
I get the gold buckle. You don't have legs, homie. You are fucked up.
You got no buckle.
Yeah, you're never gonna need a belt again.
You ain't buckling shit. You're gonna wear fucking basketball shorts the rest of your life.
You're gonna need diapers, bro. It's all fucked up down here.
A doctor leaning over somebody's bed going, it's all fucked up down here.
Now that your family's gone, I'm gonna level with you. It's woof. This might be upside down. We are fucking, nothing makes sense down here.
I don't know if this is somebody else's x-rays. This might be a horse x-ray looking at this.
They told me the car didn't start on fire, but that doesn't make sense.
There's no way.
This is ridiculous. How are you still alive? This is wild.
Your legs are like 2 velvet bags of dice. What is going on here?
That car fell on you 11 times. I don't know how that makes any sense.
Oh, shit. Phew.
So buckle up. Keep your eyes open.
Buckle up. Drive safe.
When you listen
10
to
and
Garth
2.
Brooks.
Yeah.
Your Garth Brooks CDs, because none of it's streaming.
I know you want to try to sing all of that part to Colin Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Or what's his fast one?
That is it. Yeah.
No.
Operator.
There's a faster one, though. What is it?
Ain't going down till the sun
That's
comes
the
up.
one.
Hey!
Yep. You know you want to get through that last verse all in one breath, but it's hard. You're blackout while you're driving. I got a buddy who's...
Holy shit, and passing out. You got a passenger looking at, what the fuck? You don't sleep, shithead? Oh, sorry.
You're singing, you just get quieter as
I get all worked up, I choke myself out.
the verse goes.
Just slumped. You dumb shit. No, we're only listening to ballads.
You're not gonna. It's hard for you to pass out during thunder rolls, shithead.
Take the wheel. I'm crying too much.
God damn it! We can't even win with you.
You can't listen to the dance. Sometimes.
I don't know if it's a hot take or not. Fuck the dance. The dance sucks.
Yeah,
it's not a good song.
It's real modeling, but
it's so fucking.
You get 11 bush lights into me, and I'm at a fucking street dance. Listen,
and the 11 bush lights. I can't be trusted on any of my opinions.
But I'd have had to miss.
Also, not sure if it's a hot take. Ireland is a kind of a good song. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
what the fuck is
I forgot
why
about
is this here, Garth?
Wow, that's when no one was telling Garth no.
Yep.
He just got to do whatever he wanted.
And then Chris Gaines was not far behind.
Nope.
It,
God, good point. The logical conclusion to Ireland is Chris fucking Gaines.
Yeah.
Man, I need to start singing the dance at karaoke. Just ruin a bar's sales for the night.
Walk the whole room.
And like weirdly dancing in place. Like what is going on with this guy?
Slow motion snake dance from Axl Rose. Really sensual.
Yeah, make it real sexy. Like this is fucked up.
Looking back, just fucking grinding your dick on the fucking mic stand. That karaoke guy has to buy a new one of that.
He brought his own silk scarves for this.
Walking into the crowd and just draping a silk scarf, dripping in sweat over somebody's shoulder.
Super low-rise leather pants. Just above the bush. Just what is happening?
Little peekaboo tuft of pubic hair sticking up.
Fuck. Way too tight of a patent leather shirt on, just muffin topping the shit out of me. Got upper arm muffin top. He's got reverse Popeye arms.
Oh, God.
He's got olive oil forearms.
Holy shit. I support this. Let's go to karaoke.
Yeah, tonight's the night. I'd have had to miss. God, that fucking song's fucking sappy.
Oh, it's so bad. All right, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Whew, it's not a good song.
No, I think I'm with you on that.
Give me Ireland.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you get out there. You let me know how the leather pant shopping goes.
Yeah, I'll give you updates on how the crotch holds up.
Godspeed to your crotch.
I got to go to the grocery store here before I go home. So, but if the tackle falls out, I might even do a duct tape run.
Don't call it the tackle.
You got to patch it up for me. I'm not patching up shit.
You're at the grocery store dumping out a bag of bagels to wrap your junk in the sack.
Why am I doing the touch-up work here? It's your pants. Well,
yeah, pour one out for your jeans.
Man, they're the real heroes.
Yeah, they're the real MVPs.
I remember them. Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a good week. It was good to see you again in the fucking flesh.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at us.
In person, body to body.
Yep, getting our flesh in the same room.
Breath to breath.
Look at that.
The dance. Bye, everyone.